In the late 90s, the video game studio Bungie would release a trilogy of FPS games known as the Marathon series. It was a rich science fiction universe that featured a complex narrative not seen in most FPS games from the time. A community would grow around these games, and they would be talked about for 30 years after their release, being analyzed and theorized upon endlessly in forums and subreddits. Ports of the games would even come to Apple iOS, the Xbox Live Arcade, and even its own free engine, Aleph 1, that would eventually go to Steam so that the masses could play this wonderful series for free. And in 2023, Bungie announced that they were returning to the Marathon universe, but this time it was going to be an extraction shooter. And amongst fears that this new game might separate itself from the rich narrative of the original series, an ARG was released, and within that ARG, there was a wealth of information that not only expanded the universe, but also tied a few things together that were question marks prior to the release of this new information. Now, that trailer was released a year ago, and since then, like Bungie said they would, they have gone completely dark. Now, people like me have popped up and spent an incredible amount of time theorizing, analyzing, and generally yapping about Marathon since then. But alas, we do not have any new information, narrative, world, universe, or lore to expand upon. And thus, a vacuum has been created where a bunch of us really would like to see more Marathon content. So, in response to that problem, I figured I would try my hand at creating a solution. So, with the help of some other people, I have created a story, a narrative within the Marathon universe, okay? A story that takes place on board the Marathon during its 300-year journey to Tau Ceti. That's where the Bobs come from, the people who were born on board the Marathon. Well, they had a whole society and culture that existed for 300 years, untouched by any outside force, and also under the weird constraints of living in a military vessel. So when I thought to potentially offer some narrative relief for those of us who are waiting for new content for the game, I thought that this spot, this kind of unwritten period, would be a rich place to explore about what could have happened in this small community living on board a ship flying through space. So that's why I wrote an audio play called Born on Board. And with the help of Justin Guerrero, Bon, and Michael Veselovsky, I have created a format to bring it to you guys that I hope will be interesting and compelling and maybe give us something to chew on while we wait for additional information. I have put so much work into this that I have even entered into the digital realm to expand on this idea to you guys and announce that it should be releasing later this week. So hopefully on Sunday night, I'll have a premiere time and I'll post everything about it. We'll all be able to listen to part one of my Marathon audio play, Born on Board, following the lives of a group of Bobs. I'll hide any more details to avoid spoilers, and there will be a part two after this as well. That'll be a conclusion to the story that we've written, but it would have been impossible to do without the help of the people I mentioned. Justin Guerrero is a voice actor, and his information will be linked below. He has been a phenomenal help, not only editing the story so it's in a good format to give to you guys, but also providing all of the voice work that you hear in a very, high quality, professional manner. Bon also was a major help by editing the video for me to make sure that it comes across in a very clean manner that is visually stimulating to you guys. And Michael Veselovsky, who's done my thumbnails and the art for the channel, assisted by providing graphic design that I've utilized in the video, the thumbnail, and stuff like that as well. This is a project that took a lot of time to put together, and so I'm very excited to finally be able to share it with a community who I'm sure is looking for more Marathon story to listen to. And although this is not official, obviously, I do think that enough work has been put in that it'll be something enjoyable that should satiate at least a little bit of what we're looking for some short period of time and provide a different experience from within the Marathon world. I'm very excited to be bringing this to you, and also deeply uncomfortable to be here on camera in the digital space. And I'm sure that this backdrop is not fighting any of the rumors that I am a rampant AI. So maybe maybe next time I'll do it from the real world. But this is coming out later this week. Hopefully Sunday night. I will have the details for when it's going to be posted in the comments below. I'll make a channel post about it so everyone can be there if you have the time to give it a listen and see what it's all about. Like I said, this project took a lot of effort to make, so that's why I'm kind of doing something a little special to tell you guys about it, because I would truly appreciate if there's anybody that you think might enjoy something like this, or if after you listen to it you think there's somebody who would like it. I would appreciate if you guys could share it with those individuals who you think you might like it. If you have a group of friends or maybe a family member who likes listening to audio plays or podcasts or quirky science fiction stories, maybe consider sharing it with them. This is something that took a lot of work to do, and I would love to be able to do more of them and spread it to a wider audience. So this is me announcing it, letting you guys know it's coming up later this week. I'll have the details for you included below, and I'll make multiple posts on the channel about it to ensure that everyone's aware of the time. It'll also be a premiere, so if you want to chat with me and possibly Justin, the voice actor, as well, we should be there kind of in the chat during the premiere so we can, you know, shoot the shit with you guys while you guys watch it. If this sounds like something you're interested in, please consider, you know, hey, writing down the date or time or hitting the notify button on the channel so that you're there when it goes live. And like I said, if there's anybody that you think might enjoy it, please consider sharing that with them as well, because that would be a huge help to the channel, and also allow the story to get out, because we think, oh, you know, we spent a lot of time on it. We're hoping that it's good, and that more people want to listen to it. So I think that's all I have to say. I appreciate you guys coming out. I'm very excited to share this project with you, and I will see you there. All right. Does anyone know how I get out of here? I don't really know which way I came in from. Move this way?